Hi dear friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings. Welcome to the show. In today's Cricket Happening show, right now we have a wicket going. I'll take you there right away. In the cricket update, this is a match which is happening in the Champions T20 Champions League T20 2013. The match is a very important match which is going to decide whether Otago Rajasthan Royals have already confirmed their place in the semi-finals like Chennai Super Kings, but they are taking on Otago, and I do see that Otago Volts, who actually lost the toss today, Rajasthan Royals winning the toss and putting the Otago Volts in, have just lost a wicket with the score on 16 for 1. We are in the fourth over. In fact, it was the first ball of the over. Rahul Shukla was the bowler, and it was a Yorker length delivery from Rahul Shukla to Hamish Rutherford. Hamish Rutherford wanted to work it through the leg side, but instead left a huge gap between his bat and pad, and the ball has gone on to hit the stumps. So Rahul Shukla has struck for Rajasthan Royals. In fact, he has taken the breakthrough. He's made the breakthrough there. Rahul Shukla has taken the wicket of Hamish Rutherford, who is clean bowled by Rahul Shukla for 5 of 7 balls with 1 boundary. Neil Broom is not out on 11 of 12 balls with 2 fours. Brendan McCullum, the Otago Volts captain, has just joined him. We'll come back to that later. In the meanwhile, I'll be just giving you a cricket update, as I said, and keep some cricket commentary going. So today now we are looking at some cricket news today. As you know, India is waiting for Australia to come over in this month to play one-day internationals, as you know. One-day internationals, and yesterday the Indian team was also announced. Today, as far as the Australian squad is concerned, there's some news coming in that Michael Clarke, who was a doubtful starter when the team was announced, but right now it's very sad that Michael Clarke won't be touring India. It's very sad. The Indian spectators would have loved to see Michael Clarke because he's a wonderful captain. So that's the good part of it. Yes, they do have another good captain. Bailey will be taking the reins now since Michael Clarke has decided not to play. So Michael Clarke is going to miss out because of his chronic back condition. And in his place, it's very interesting that Michael Clarke's place is going to be taken by Callum Ferguson. Now, Callum Ferguson is making a comeback into cricket. He has not been, he has not been a permanent part of the Australian squad. And in the meanwhile, in Otago Volts have lost one more wicket. Rahul Shukla has taken a big wicket here by dismissing the captain Brendan McCullum for a duck. What beautiful, what a bowler Rahul Shukla. Rahul Shukla has really hit gold here, because what he has done, he has taken 2 wickets. First he took the wicket of Hamish Rutherford, who was clean bowled, and now he has dismissed Brendan McCullum, the captain of Otago Volts, for a duck. In fact, Brendan McCullum has been adjudged LBW. In fact, this was a delivery, it was a plumb LBW, because what happened is a full-length delivery from Rahul Shukla, and Brendan McCullum has not managed to get a bat onto it, and it is gone. Rahul Shukla has taken his 2nd wicket, and Otago Volts are in trouble now by losing the wicket of the captain Brendan McCullum. He's gone. LBW bowled Shukla for a duck, so 2 wickets down for 20. We are in the 4th over. Otago Volts really struggling. Neil Broom is there, so that's a good thing for them. And Derek de Boorder has just joined. In fact, he has just faced the delivery and he has defended it successfully. Well, there is another wicket gone. My word, this is tremendous bowling by Rahul Shukla. 3 wickets in this particular over. Tremendous bowling, Rahul Shukla. Boorder is gone. Boorder has given the catch back to Rahul Shukla of his own bowling. And Otago Volts are really reeling here in the 4th over, as Rahul Shukla in the 4th over of the innings has struck by taking 3 wickets, and he still has 1 more ball to bowl. As I was just bowling, the first ball that he bowled to the border was played back to Rahul Shukla, and the next delivery itself De boorder is gone. He has given catching practice to Rahul Shukla, who has taken the catch gleefully. And look at the bowling figures of Rahul Shukla. One is not even bowled his complete over. He has bowled just 5 deliveries. He has not given a single run, and he has taken 3 wickets. That's a dream bowling, a dream over here for Rahul Shukla. Otago Volts are absolutely reeling right now. They are 20 for 3, and this is not one would have expected them, as Otago Volts are in the 3-horse race to get the semi-final spot. As you know, Titans, Trinidad and Tobago, Otago, they are all vying for that spot into the semi-finals with Chennai Super Kings. And well, this is the wicket. Well, I think really 3 wickets. In fact, they were going pretty good at that particular when they were 16 for no loss, and suddenly the score stands at 20 for 3. Well, what would have happened? In fact, Rahul Shukla had actually what he has done is Rahul Shukla has been has bowled a bouncer to the boorder. The boorder has actually probably tried to hook it, and in the end what it has done is it has hit the edge of the bat and it has gone high up in the air, and Rahul Shukla, the bowler, has taken an easy catch, and finally the Rahul Shukla ends a maiden 3-wicket over for Rahul Shukla. 1 over, 1 maiden, no runs, and 3 wickets. A dream over in the Champions T20 League 2013, as Otago losing the toss and batting against Rajasthan Royals, reeling on the current 4th over, the 3rd over, which was 4th over of the innings, where Rahul Shukla has hit absolute gold here. 3 wickets are down, and now they have Neil Broom not out on 11, and Ryan Tendushat, who is on not, and Shane Watson probably would be. So it's a maiden wicket over. Not only that, it's a triple wicket maiden over. What an over from Rahul Shukla. Tremendous bowling from Rahul Shukla. 3 wickets for no runs. Well, so let's leave from here. As I said, I just wanted to cover you the excitement. So as and when any excitement happens, I'll be there. In the meanwhile, Watson comes in and bowls to Neil Broom. Neil Broom will stay content at the crease. The score stays at 20 for 3. We are in the 5th over. So just talking about the Australian squad that has been selected. Callum Ferguson, as you know, he has not been a permanent member of the team. He has been given a nod because he has done very well in this Australian summer. He has an average of 45. His strike rate is good. Normally he's a very defensive batsman, but Michael Ferguson has really improved his strike rate even in the one-day internationals, which is good to see. And his strike rate is 91. So he's doing well. So that is a very surprise inclusion, but yes, Callum Ferguson will be taking Michael Clarke's place. He definitely has to translate that performance of the Australian summer into the international cricket. In the meanwhile, the other thing that there's one more person who has been added in the squad, and that is Nick Maddinson. Now, Nick Maddinson, as you know, Darren Lehmann, the coach, has lots of hopes on Nick Maddinson because he's a very powerful hitter of the ball, and he has shown some very good forms. That's what Darren Lehmann feels. So Darren Lehmann, the coach, feels that he's a powerful hitter of the ball, and it's quite possible that Nick Maddinson, they might use him only for the T20s, where he will probably open with Aaron Finch, and I think that will be an explosive combination if Nick Maddinson can get going. Well, so that are the 2 changes which are coming up as far as the Australian squad for the Tour of India is concerned. Now there is some news coming in from England. In the meanwhile, so as far as England is concerned, as you know, we all know about Paul Collingwood. And the reason that I'm talking about Paul Collingwood today is because he has been named the coach of Scotland. He has accepted it, and Paul Collingwood, as you know, is the former England all-rounder. He was a bits and pieces player for England. His batting, as far as his batting is concerned, he's a person who can settle down, plays the strokes. As far as the bowler was concerned, he did very well. As you know, he was retired, and as you know, Paul Collingwood was, and this time the main reason that he got the nod probably was that he was the captain of the Durham, who actually won the championship title this time in England, and that's the precise reason he has got a post with Scotland this winter. So I think he will be bringing all his experience into the fore. The reason being, he has a big job to do. He has to see to it. He has to see whether he can get Scotland into the World T20 Cup, which is coming up in 2014, and also see whether he can also bring them and also for the World Cup 2015 qualifying campaign. So that's something, and I think that's the right move, because Paul Collingwood is a very, very valuable captain, and you also know that Paul Collingwood has the most appearances as far as one-day cricket is concerned for England, and that is 197 appearances he has. And in the meanwhile, there is one more wicket gone. My word, this is tremendous stuff for Rajasthan Royals. Rajasthan Royals are in a real role here. Otago are really, really struggling. They have lost their 4th wicket now, and this time it is not Rahul Shukla, and it's a big, big wicket, because Neil Broom could do great damage. And I think Otago are really, really going down here. 4 wickets down for 21. We are in the 5th over, and Broom is gone. In fact, Broom was trying to pull a ball from Watson, and he has actually only succeeded in actually hitting it in the air, and it was backward square leg which came into the picture. In fact, Sanju Samson has really gone forward and taken this catch. So that's the end of Neil Broom. Neil Broom caught Samson, bowled Watson for 11. And what's happening to Otago? Otago, who have been doing so well in the Champions League T20, are been really, really struggling here. They have lost the wicket of Neil Broom. Caught Samson, bowled Watson for 11 of 15 balls with 2 fours. Otago struggling in the 5th over against Rajasthan Royals at 22 for 4 after being put into bat. James Neesham, the form man, has come in. He's had to face a delivery, and Ryan Tandorhat is not out on 1. But I think if this pair, if they can take one more wicket of this pair, I think Otago would be. I think Otago would probably even lose their place to get into the semi-final. But this pair is very crucial. If this pair can stay and they can get a lot of runs, that would be great for them. So in the meanwhile, Watson comes in and bowls to Neesham. Neesham gets a ball which is outside the off stump. He allows it to harmlessly go by, and it goes and gets into the wicketkeeper's gloves. So just talking about Paul Collingwood, who has been named the new coach of the Scotland cricket team. As you know, Paul Collingwood also has something that he would be very proud of. He's the captain who actually led England to victory at the 2010 World T20 Cup, T20 World Cup in 2010, as you would remember. So, but he has a job to do. As you know, the qualifiers are going to take place in the United Arab Emirates in November. So Paul Collingwood has to see whether he can help them qualify for the World T20 Cup, and also the qualifier for the 2015 World Cup will be held in New Zealand in January, and Collingwood has a real job to do. And as far as so this is the news which is coming up, and I think I wish good luck to Paul Collingwood, because he's a one who's a great schemer, and he can really, really get things going for the Scotland cricket team. And well, so that is so. Let's leave here, because the excitement is all here, as I said, between Otago and Volts, as Rahul Shukla, who has bowled the first over, a dream over, triple wicket maiden over with 3 wickets in the bag of Rutherford Mcullum, Hamish Rutherford, and the boorder, now as bowling the second delivery. The first delivery that he bowled was a ball which had some bounce in it, and Ryan Tandorhat actually placed it down on the offside, and there's no runs. The score 22 for 4, and we are in the 6th over. In comes Rahul Shukla bowling to Ryan Tandorhat, and Ryan Tandorhat will once again have to stay at the crease as he does not get any run, and the score stays for Otago at 22 for 4. What a dream spell from Rahul Shukla. He has really, really done wonders here for his team, Rajasthan Royals. 4 wickets down, and right now I see an attacking shot being played by Ryan Tandorhat. You know, he's an attacking player. Both these players are very, very attacking, and it's very essential for Rajasthan Royals, if at all they want to really, really run through these Otago innings. This one, even if they could break these two, both the batsmen are very good batsmen, but Ryan Tandorhat, as I said, this is a ball which was a short delivery from Rahul Shukla, which was very easily pulled by Ryan Tandorhat for 4, and the score has moved on by 4 runs, so the score moves on to 26 for 4. So dear fans, subscribers, probably at the end of this Rahul Shukla over, I'll be leaving you with this cricket update. In the meanwhile, we are seeing Rahul Shukla getting ready to bowl the fourth delivery to Ryan Tendulkar, who is not out on 5 of 6 balls with 1-4, and James Neesham, who just played one delivery, is yet to get off the mark. In the meanwhile, we are still waiting as Rahul Shukla comes in and bowls to Ryan Tendulkar. Ryan Tendulkar once again, not a good delivery. It was a short ball outside the off stump, and what Ryan Tendulkar does is he actually plays it down to the mid-off region, and there is no run. So just 2 more balls and this cricket happening show will be ending. In the meanwhile, Rahul Shukla comes in and bowls to Ryan Tendulkar. Ryan Tendulkar this time has played the ball very well. In fact, the batsmen have gone for the first run, and now they see that they are coming in for the second run. And yes, there is a hot pursuit now to stop the ball within the fence, and Ryan Tendulkar has taken 3 runs here. So Ryan Tendulkar has taken his score. Now Ryan Tendulkar, showing some sort of aggression in this particular over, has taken on his score to 8 of as many balls with 1-4, and Ryan Tendulkar has decided that Rahul Shukla has to be dealt with a bit severely rather than staying at the crease and watching. James Neesham is yet to score, and this was a ball which was, as I said, he got 3 runs of it. It was a wide and short delivery. Ryan Tendulkar had actually cut it past the extra cover region, and there's only 3 runs results. In the end, we are coming to the last ball, and this time Rahul Shukla decides that he's going to try something different. He's going to go round the wicket and bowl to James Neesham. In comes Rahul Shukla, coming in, bustling in, passing umpire, bowls to Jimmy Neesham, and Jimmy Neesham would just blocks the ball back to Shukla, and that's it. End of the over. Otago, after put into bat after losing the toss, are really struggling. They definitely require a big partnership from Ryan Tendulkar and James Neesham, probably take them even towards the end. That's very essential, because Rahul Shukla is the man who has done the greatest of damage. 2 overs, 1 maiden, 7 runs and 3 wickets. That was a triple wicket maiden over in his first over itself. And Shane Watson, 2 overs, no maiden, 8 runs and 1 wicket. So currently, dear fans, friends, subscribers, I'm leaving you on this cricket happening show today with this live cricket update, where Otago Volts are struggling at 29 for 4 after 6 overs. Ryan Tendulkar is not out on 8 of 8 balls with 1-4. James Neesham is yet to score after facing 2 balls. That's it from me, your host Ram, for the cricket show for today. See you all tomorrow. Until then, it's goodbye. Thank you.